Afternoon, everybody. What a fantastic day. Here we are. It's not my manor today. We're at the Palm Sports Bar in San Eugenio. And San Eugenio, you're having a laugh, ain't you? It's the home of Leeds United Football Club. But today, we're going to be talking about cricket with my roving reporter. Everybody knows who he is. The whole of the world. It is my mate, WAGSY. WAGSY.
Pleased to meet you, Webby, again today.
What pleased to meet you. I speak
to see you,
I speak to you every day, big man.
Lovely to see you.
Through your boy Andy, Alan, and all the boys back in West Ham.
Always lovely to see you.
I know. Same to you, big man.
Another cap on, mate. A different one.
Yeah, I've had to try it, sir. I've got, you know what I mean. Got to do it, haven't you? A bit of Elvis, this is, but I get some bread, right? As we all know, today is the start of the World Cup of Cricket, and there's nobody better, nobody bigger than Tenerife's #1 man is my mate WAGSY. Now WAGSY, what I always talk when I interview somebody, whether it's a roving reporter, I've done it before or after and what have you, I know you're a massive West Ham fan, and I didn't realise, I've known you for 20 odd years, until probably a few months ago, that your cricket is #1. You're more of a cricket man than West Ham football. I know they're very, very close, but you love your cricket, don't you? You're a big Essex boy, England boy. So where did the cricket come from? Is that through your dad? Or just give the viewers a bit of an insight on that.
The cricket came from the fact that I used to play both sports, football and cricket.
Yeah.
I played football at a standard, good standard. I had a lot of trials when I was younger, different clubs, don't want to go through them.
Okay.
And cricket, I played cricket for one side from when I was 16,
yeah.
And I think I played the last game for them at 51. Now when they say there's loyalty, I was loyal to this club.
Phenomenal.
Pitsea Cricket Club.
Pitsea? Where's that?
It's just outside Basildon, but we actually used to play our games in Basildon.
That's in Essex, isn't it? Yeah.
Gloucester Park.
Yeah. Gloucester Park?
Gloucester Park, that's the name. Yeah, your rugby side.
Yeah,
Gloucester Park.
Gloucester Park, yeah.
And it was fantastic. Great set of lads. I'm actually going back in November, and they're actually doing a do for me because I'm well respected.
I know.
And they've got a do for the skipper, a guy called Ian Gill, another guy called Kevin Gilmore, and many of the boys I played with all them years are still going. I played football with a lot of them at school since I was at senior school. And then we all started playing cricket together. Yeah. We're still mates. We've lost a few, sadly to say.
Of course.
But we keep in touch. We keep the Pitsea Dragons going. That's what it's all about.
This is new to me, kids. And we talk every day of the week. This is new.
It's fantastic. But I can't obviously send you all the buck that I
No, of course not.
And, you know, playing a lot of cricket, getting involved. I love Essex cricket. Yeah. You know, I'd see them win their first trophies when I was young. Yeah. It's not moving ship because I've always been Essex. And
well, that's your manner, isn't it? That's where you come from. So, you know.
And obviously, West Ham was me winter.
Yeah.
Essex was me summer.
Yeah.
And it's very hard for me to decide which is out of the two. When I went to see West Ham win in Prague, it's one of the best days of my life. I had all the family there, as you know. But when I went to Lords with all the family, not as many family then, but I had 3 boys with me at Lords.
Yeah, of course.
In one of the finals, obviously a lap final because the boys were too young in the earlier days. Yeah. But we used to go. Me and my mate used to take the 3 boys. His boy. We used to go on a Saturday night if we were playing a Sunday game. Yeah. We'd stay over in a hotel. Brilliant. Then we'd go to the game on the Sunday. Or if it was school holidays, we'd take a week off, we'd up, we'd take the boys away for a week's holiday, stay in a caravan, go every day to the cricket. Brilliant. And it was fantastic. And you know, there's not a lot between it, but if it was a final for Essex,
if it was toss up,
or a league game for West Ham, there would be no choice.
And you haven't had a bad season, to be honest, with the Essex this year, have you?
No, we've done well.
So this right. Let's talk a little bit about Division 1, Division 2, because there's a few things we want to discuss today. Obviously, you're Essex now. We've got in England. We have let me just go back 2 seconds now. Where you live now, when you're in football, you know I've got friends, as you know, they're from London and they support whether Liverpool, Man United, or whatever. But it's like anything. When you're in your manor of your county, whether it's Essex, Sussex, Gloucestershire. You know, you don't support Durham, you don't support Northamptonshire, do you? You know what I mean? It is a tight net community, isn't it, with your cricket?
Yeah, it's very tight. When you're growing up, you're at school. Obviously, there's the odd lad that his parents might have moved down
Yeah, of course.
from the north of the country,
Yeah.
and so his cricket team might be Lancashire.
Of course.
He's come down from
Yeah,
there
yeah.
to support Manchester United. But they're very few and far between. Most West Ham fans all support Essex.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because they've all come out of the East End.
Yeah.
And parts of the East End now, Wanstead and that, which were the East London postcodes, are now part of Essex anyway.
Yeah, gotcha.
But the majority of people, I would say 95% of West Ham supporters, if you ask them who their cricket team is,
it's got to be
Essex.
Essex or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, listen, we're doing this. I am anyway, because don't say take your hat off, because I won't, because I've got nowhere to show anybody. But it is so hot today. We're talking, I've just read on the radio, 35.6 degrees in Rankin area. It's silly temperatures for October. It really, really is. Right, let's get back to cricket. Right, Division 1, Division 2. We have obviously two divisions. They're the top team, the most wealthiest team has won the league.
By far.
Which is Surrey. But you chased them all the way, didn't you, Baz?
Yeah, we chased them very hard. On our penultimate game against Hampshire at home.
Excuse me, go on.
We can't blame the weather, because the weather can hit anywhere.
Yeah, sure.
But we have had a couple of hard luck stories where, when we played Surrey, the rain saved Surrey.
Yeah.
We would have beaten them. I don't think there's an honest Surrey fan that would say any different.
No.
However, when we played Hampshire, the game got interrupted by rain. Northants, however, went to Surrey and performed out of their skin.
Yeah.
And Surrey were on the brink
Of defeat.
defeat. They had to follow on. When they followed on, they had no worries at all. The only difference was they had a lot of the game taken out of rain.
Yeah, gotcha.
We also had the same. So we had to win that game. There was no draw, was no good to us.
No,
because
sure.
We were chasing Surrey, who had a 20-point lead.
Yeah.
So we had to win the game. So Wesley had to make the decision. Do we offer Hampshire something that they can get?
Yeah.
In order for them to go for it?
Yeah.
Because they were going for third place, and there is money in that division,
Of course.
the higher you finish.
So is it simple? Is it higher you finish?
Yeah, the higher you finish,
like
more money you get.
Okay.
Or do we set them a target they can't get,
Yeah.
but then they're not going to make any attempt, so we're not going to be able to bowl them up,
No.
bowl them out. So we had to take a gamble. At one stage,
Yeah.
it looked like the gamble had paid off, because we only set them 250
Yeah.
in 50 odd overs, so it was a
Five
fair
overs, yeah.
declaration.
Okay.
We had them at 32 for 4, and the main man Vince got dropped.
Yeah.
Now, the drop catch has probably cost Essex the championship.
Gotcha.
But you can't put that down to one man who's had a great season.
Overall
anyway,
season, no.
And you can't say it was a dolly.
No.
It was a catchable chance. And as the old saying says, catches win matches. But
Okay.
he didn't take the catch.
No.
Vince went on to get 89.
Yeah.
Dawson got 100, and they comfortably beat us.
So what's the reason why Surrey are the wealthiest club? Because you've got Middlesex within the area. Is it because it's London and obviously support? I don't know. You know, is it the owners of Surrey? Are they're all individual owners?
What it is, Middlesex Cricket Club
Yeah.
don't own Lords.
Okay.
Lords is owned by the MCC.
MCC. Yeah.
Okay. Marrowbone Cricket Club.
Cricket club. Yeah.
And obviously, to be a member of Marrowbone Cricket Club, you're going back to the 18th century. It's,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, sure.
money speaks, etc.
Speaks. Yeah.
Now, Middlesex Cricket Club have to play a lot of their games away from Lords.
Okay.
Okay. When they do play at Lords, obviously international matches, because obviously test matches and cup finals
Cup finals on a Saturday. Yeah, for
are
sure.
always played there.
Yeah.
However, now they don't have cup finals because, for whatever reason, our two beloved trophies, the Gillette Cup and the Benson and Edges, which every cricket fan cannot believe that they're not there anymore.
I remember.
They changed one to the T20, which is a great day out at Edgbaston. I was there, as you know. I've been there when we've won, I've been there when we've lost. It's a fantastic day, and Edgbaston earns a lot of money, and the place is rocking, and it's a party time. It's not really what we would call, cricket fans would call cricket.
Which is the best ground you've been to?
The best ground I've been to, without a shadow of a doubt, is Lord's. However, the money that's been spent on the Oval is phenomenal. And the difference between the Oval and Lord's,
which is Surrey,
Surrey own that ground. And also, Surrey is basically a stone's throw from the City of London.
That's
from
what I mean.
Liverpool Street, from the bank, from Fenchurch.
You automatically, when the TV comes on, you know it's Surrey the Oval because of the big gas.
Because of the big gasometer. But literally 10 minutes in a cab.
Gotcha.
You know, even on a busy road, you're at the Oval. 5 minutes in a tube.
But is there many properties around? Or is it business, or is it?
No, the Oval, the borough, and all round there. Years ago, it was just working man class area.
For sure.
Area, because Millwall's only a stone's throw down the ground. You know, there's a hell of a lot of people live there. You know, but the borough, just round that area, has changed, just like it has in London. Liverpool Street, Smithfield Market. There is a place for the kids to go, and it's all out market. It's a different. London's changed. You know, it's changed from them places were the places my mum and dad grew up. You know, many people there, all wartime when they got bombed in the war, they were the main places. But what Surrey have got so many executive places there. So many boxes, so many suites. That lunchtimes people can come from the city. Go to Surrey, have their company dues, which end up most of the afternoon, right? And the facilities there.
Even when the cricket's not on, doesn't matter.
When the cricket's not on, they're still taking money.
So they're always going to get a good backup.
And when the cricket is on, the amount of money that goes through the turnstile. You know,
they've got the backup.
You can't match them. When you've got a little ground like for argument's sake, Essex, we get 4,000 or 5,000 on them T20 games.
Is Chelmsford, is that the main one?
Chelmsford's the main one.
That's the main one,
You see it, Chelmsford. But even county championship games, we get a couple of thousand in there, which is good. Clubs like Leicester get 200 people go for it. We get a lot of people, but when you're looking at the Oval looks absolutely empty. But there's 6,000-7,000 in there for a game. You know, plus there's all the diners that are still in the suites.
It's funny you say that. I remember a guy used to come in my pub, the world famous Garden Bar in Family Bay, from Aberdeen. I can see him now, and loved his cricket. And I just thought of it right this minute, funny enough, and he was the groundsman of Sussex Cricket Club. And I remember, well, I've always done, a lot of charities for cancer and what have you, and he brought me over. What did he bring me over? It was a Sussex Cricket, that's right, Sussex Cricket bat, signed by the players. I can see, and I can't think what his name is. I can see him now, dark hair.
John Snow?
Hey? No. This is a head groundsman. He was. I'll tell you what he was. He was groundsman of Aberdeen Cricket Club. Yes, he was, and he applied for the job in Sussex, and he got it. And he brought me that cricket. And I can't remember charity, whatever.
When you said about the bat, before we was talking about who was on written.
Sorry, John could well have been. But I don't know how many years ago we're talking. I can't remember, but we're probably talking a good 16 years ago. But all the players there, which was fantastic, and that was a crack. I remember that. But I like stats. What supporters go to watch a football club and who goes to the away grounds. Like cricket, I did check out, and the biggest following of a cricket club and season ticket holders and what have you would sit around the ground was Sussex. And you know the reason why? Because all the elderly, the mature people like us now, we're in there. They have the best weather, don't they, down in Sussex? You know yourself. You go to Chesterley Street up in Durham, you go to Lancashire to Old Trafford, you go up there and you think, we're going to need to win this. Essex need to win this to win the championship. And what's happening? The heavens open.
Heavens open.
You look down in Kent or down in Sussex, lovely sunny weather, the wind from the coast joins you, and that's the reason why. And they sit there, sandwiches. I did it many times, watching Gloucestershire. So I always support Gloucestershire, my own county. Used to go to Cheltenham on a Sunday afternoon. Used to get catch when I was 12, 15, catch a bus and whatever, or a train over there, take mum to do me sandwiches and you know what I mean? And your cake and whatever.
Right.
You sat there. Oh. And I think I did tell you once, I will tell them again, listeners. I remember on a catering ground and I bowled to ACCOUT. I didn't remember all it was just before we were playing Gloucester Kent on a Gillette Cup game or whatever it was, or a Sunday afternoon, and I was whatever age, and he picked up a ball in the front of the stage. Oh, beautiful place, beautiful. The college at Cheltenham. Do me a favour, in his accent, bowled the ball. I bowled him a few balls.
Yeah.
That was it.
And I did them lads in them days. They were good. They used to walk around the ground, the players. Well, a lot of them still do it now.
Because there was actually,
it wasn't coaches like there is now in them days.
I'm not the biggest cricket fan, but I do remember. Listen, I love these sport, as you know. That's why I got my sports shop. ACCOUT bomb. I remember at front, Brian Luckers, Mike Dines was the two opening bats. You had Alan Knott for Kent, Peter Winnie, the big 6'4" England bowler as well. Was he Kent?
No, he wasn't. You're talking about Dilly. Graham
Dilly.
Yeah.
Graham Dilly was.
And they would have had a Cowdrey in the side.
Gosh, there was
The Cowdreys have played for Kent.
That's right. Yeah, the characters. Graham Dilly, big, tall, blonde-haired lad.
You'd probably had Alan Elam.
Alan Elam.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Big, strong like a Mike Proctor.
Yeah.
God, listen, it's all coming back, isn't it? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Alan Elam, number 6. Yeah. Big, strong. Listen, my favourite. Derek Underwood.
Couldn't get any runs off him.
No, not
10 overs for 6 runs.
My favourite player ever, Gloucestershire, South Africa, Mike Proctor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Proctor.
I remember watching him, 35 yards, running down that, out, get out, go on, take a walk, have a cup of tea. You know what I mean? Brilliant. Right, listen, do you know that who's won the most championships from day one? Without you looking at my notes?
Day one. No, I haven't looked at
okay.
those, but I know.
I did check. Who's won
the most championships? I think.
I bet you'll get it.
Sorry.
Wrong.
I'm wrong, am I?
Where are we now?
I was between the two. I was between the two, but I thought this last 2 years, because Surrey won them 2 on the spin.
Okay.
I pushed them in front.
Well, we are today in a Leeds United pub.
Yeah.
And Yorkshire, they've won 32 championships. Yeah, but we're talking.
We are talking a long while ago. Because in recent times, Essex are up there.
Yeah, they've got to be. Yeah.
You know, without a shadow of that. I'm only going by the times I've been watching the cricket. Obviously, I can't remember back then, but I was between the two. But I just had that feeling with Surrey winning them last 2 years. Yorkshire.
Just quickly before I want to finish off, obviously with the one days today for World Cup. We'll finish it off. Leicester, Hampshire in the final of the one day, 16th of September. It was a couple of weeks ago and what have you. Gloucestershire had a chance. I think we were in the quarterfinals, weren't we? And
That's right, he was.
What about your mob? Was your mob in the semis?
We were.
No.
We were at least. I think us and Surrey.
Yeah.
Were the bottom 2.
Yeah.
And if I remember rightly, the last game against Surrey, they needed 13 off the last over to beat us.
Yeah.
And to my dismay, they got them.
Gotcha.
They were 9 down, and we finished bottom
on a 50 overs.
On a 50 overs.
So if you look at it, you're talking Division 1 champions, Division 1 runners-up, gold and silver medal.
Yeah.
And they both get knocked out early doors in a 50 overs. I mean,
well, it was a league table, remember?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you make a league table.
Played each team.
Yeah.
But Surrey finished 1 from bottom, we finished bottom.
So why?
Well, the reason being...
They don't want it?
No, the reason being is because of this hundreds.
What do you mean?
You know this tournament, the hundreds?
Over in...
That they play. They play it at the Oval, they play it at the Lords.
Is that night time, all the coloured... All the coloured, yeah. There's so many games you don't know who's there.
What happens is, these sides sign all the best players up. Okay?
Gotcha. Big money
They
again.
sign all the best players up.
Okay.
So the likes of Surrey,
Yeah.
with their England players
Yeah.
that they've got as well,
Yeah.
which once you sign for England,
Okay.
you're limited to play for the county.
Gotcha. Lovely.
So therefore, you're
Yeah.
on an England contract, the
Yeah.
county doesn't pay you a contract,
Gotcha.
or they pay part of your contract and
Okay.
England pay the rest.
Gotcha.
So they decide whether or not you need a bit of batting practice.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll release you this week, you can play for Yorkshire. Like you think of Yorkshire lose loads of players as well.
Yeah, of course.
So what happens is, Surrey get the best players.
Yeah.
So the best players then get picked by the hundreds.
Yeah, yeah.
So they lost, I think Surrey lost something like, if you counted their England players,
Yeah.
they might not have been allowed to play in it anyway, although
Okay.
a lot of them did.
Yeah.
They probably lost 14, 15.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
All right, there's your reason.
We lost
Yeah.
seven of our 11.
Yeah.
We had 2 of our 11 that in the county games that don't play that cricket anyway,
Yeah,
50
yeah.
over cricket, because they're one-day players.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we literally just outplay kids.
Okay.
Now, in one way, it's good because kids are getting a chance,
Yeah.
but it really doesn't give you a chance of,
No, sure.
of winning it. And to be perfectly honest with you, the only good thing that's come out of it myself is Leicestershire
Yeah.
won it.
Yeah.
And obviously, for them reasons, they didn't lose too many players.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Leicestershire been in the doldrums, a little bit like Gloucester.
Yeah, for sure.
They've been in the doldrums for a long, long while.
Yeah.
And I was quite pleased that Leicestershire got to a final and won. And the only other
Tight,
thing
it was tight, wasn't it?
It was tight. It was only 2 runs.
2 runs.
The other problem is they've taken the dairy off of the one-day
Grace Road.
by Grace Road, Leicester play.
I was just thinking, I had to get it in. Grace Road.
Yeah. What they've done as well, they've taken the dairy off of this 50 over cup.
Yeah.
Whoever sponsors it must be very disappointed
Yeah.
because the 50 over cup, you can't call it the Bensons or you can't call it the Gillette.
No,
because
no.
one was 55 and one was 60.
Yeah.
But that was the highlight of the season.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was held at Lord's.
Yeah.
It used to be a full house. Now,
Trent Bridge.
it's played at Trent Bridge. Last year they played it on a Thursday.
Thursday.
On Thursday afternoon. The
Yeah.
semi-finals were played on the Tuesday because
Yeah.
we lost to Glamorgan.
Yeah.
And if we'd beaten Glamorgan, we'd have had to play on the Thursday
Yeah.
at Trent Bridge.
Yeah.
Now, they've just taken that 50 over cup away
Yeah.
from the cricket fan. That is
Terrible,
It's
terrible.
like the FA Cup of football. If they said, we're not having the FA Cup of football no more. We're not having it.
On that Saturday, I turned it on, to be honest with you. I was going through the channels, doing football rates and all a bit. And I was the cricket and I went, there's not many there. What's that game there? Then I looked, I had to check it out. I went, it's the final. And I thought, where's that at? I thought, but checked it on there. And, you know, obviously Trent Bridge. And it was naked, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. They've just taken.
And if you're in, how would you say, it's Trent Bridge, so Leicester's not too far from Nottingham, but Leicester don't have a big crowd, do they? Don't have a big backing. Hampshire had to go from there to there, didn't they? So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah, no. It is what it is. Right. World Cup starts today.
Well,
Oh, dear me.
can't wait, mate. Tomorrow we got New Zealand.
Well, it's the ICC World Cup of men. Every 4 years?
Every 4 years.
Yeah, and I
you
did-
remember we won the last one.
Yeah, 2019, New Zealand, England. It was tied. It was at Lord's.
Yeah,
And
the
England
goal
won.
went over.
Yeah, it actually said the boundary count back. It was a boundary count back rule when England won. I wonder if they knew that when they tied it and think, let's go upstairs and see what happens. What unbelievable. Can you remember that game?
I can remember it very well.
Okay, give us a bit of it. This is 4 years
I
ago.
mean, it's 4 years ago, if you remember, the golden over, New Zealand had to get 2 off the last ball.
Gosh, okay.
And they came back for the second run,
Yeah.
and Butler took the wicket down.
Butler, gotcha.
Yeah, you know, the ball was
Wicket.
thrown in the
Yeah,
Butler,
yeah.
Butler threw it, and he was out by that. It wasn't a close decision. It wasn't, no VAR there, no VAR.
No, so, yeah, we don't talk about VR not in cricket. So, right, so I wonder what's going through their mind. So, and that position takes the bells off. Do they know they've won?
Yeah, they know they've won.
England do.
Yeah.
Because they knew the rule?
Yeah, they had to get two. They had to get two.
So did they know? So no, what I'm saying, did they know at the start of the game, the start of the match, or was it like within the last couple of hours saying, listen, if you're tied, you know England's going to win this?
Yeah, they must have known.
Okay.
Because obviously before they played the last game, they know the rules, etc.
Okay.
You know, and New Zealand had to get.
They had to get two to win.
If you remember, I think it was the first ball that final over, where our bowler is injured at the moment, a quick bowler, and their player, I think he hit him for a boundary. Might have been a 6 off the first ball, and I thought we'd beat here.
Is that the West Indian guy?
The guy with the chains.
Yeah, the West Indian.
He's injured.
West Indian. Yeah, West Indian guy.
Yeah. Well, he's English.
Yeah, I know.
Let's be
No, but I don't know. Yeah, I know. Well, you know what I mean. But he looks tall, dark, handsome.
Can't think of his name, but anyway.
It's there. I've got it there. We'll get it in a minute.
He bowled the
There'll be somebody watching going, yeah.
The first ball of that final over.
Gotcha.
And I'm pretty sure, I think it went for a 6. I may be wrong, it went for a 4.
Okay.
But all I know is they were strong favourites after that.
Yeah.
Because once you get the first ball over the rope, or across the road.
Yeah, gotcha.
That brings the score down.
Okay. And
it got down to the final ball and they needed 2.
Yeah.
And everyone, I've got people who've never watched cricket in their life saying to me, I can't believe it. One guy, Mark Ragnan, you know him very well.
Yeah,
I worked for him, right?
Yeah, good friend of ours.
He was on holiday somewhere and the tennis was on. And apparently that day in the tennis, whoever was in the final, it was a score like 21-20.
Okay.
They played forever.
Yeah, gotcha.
And he didn't know which to watch.
Gotcha.
He ended up watching cricket.
Yeah.
And he said he's never enjoyed cricket so much in his life.
I think a lot of people.
That's what brought cricket.
Into the forefront.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people. It's a marmite. You love it or you don't. Some say it's too slow. He doesn't like cricket. A lot of them don't like cricket, but you're into it or you're not. It's very difficult to get somebody to change into it. But now we got the 40 or the 50 or whatever it is. It gives a bit more impetus, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it's the long runs. Yeah, of course. It's like anything. And it's the runs. If you have those long runs and you're waiting for a ball to be bowled, from shorter runs, get it quicker and what have you. Then who knows? Listen, so the World Cup's here now. We've got 10 countries.
Yeah.
We're over in India. As you say, our first game is New Zealand. Can you believe that?
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
We played them I don't know if the features have come out that way or whether or not they thought that should start the World Cup off having the last last World Cup finalists.
So the situation.
We're long on to beat them.
I haven't seen the betting, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know the bet.
So give me a quick shout on before I go. What's the betting? Who they think's favourites?
The home country are strong.
Strong for India.
India 2-1.
2-1, okay.
England are 100-30.
Gotcha. 3-3, yeah.
Then Australia are 4-1.
Okay.
Then you've got Pakistan at 7-1.
Okay.
Australia at 9-1.
Yeah.
And New Zealand at 10-1.
Right. Who's your money on?
My heart tells me, obviously, England. My head tells me where it's being held.
Yeah.
The home side has got massive advantage. But for a little outside there, I think Pakistan is 7-1.
Okay.
I think they will go close.
American country.
Yeah. India, Pakistan is similar.
Yeah, of course.
Similar.
Yeah, very.
I think.
What about the? But it'd be very partisan, wouldn't it? Be very partisan.
Very.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say hostile there because they're not that sort of
No.
Although I say that, look at most of their grounds.
Yeah.
They've got all these cages up.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, when you look at Lords and the Oval and any cricket ground in England, or Australia, you don't see these big wire mesh fences.
No.
But if you look at India, they have these big fences up. I don't know whether maybe they are, but I haven't heard anyone who's been. I know a lot of people who've been to India to watch cricket. I don't know many people who've been to Pakistan.
I think a few's come back with probably Delhi Belly, haven't they? But listen.
Only have a curry.
Listen, it's our favourite. Listen,
Graham wouldn't be able to go there.
most of us is our favourite food, India,
Yeah,
isn't
of course.
it? Chicken tikka masala,
Yeah.
peela rice, naan
Yeah.
bread. Oh, I had that 2 days ago. What would you do with one then? It's a round robin, 48 matches, I believe, and there's 10 grounds in India that will be participating in all the matches. So we think India 2-1 favourites, second favourites us, and the Aussies are forwards. So yeah, again, it is on the day, so there's going to be some great.
Do you know what? I don't fancy the Aussies.
No?
No, I don't fancy the Aussies, and I don't fancy South Africa.
No.
I really
we haven't
really
brought South
don't.
Africa, have they? Have they dipped recently?
They have dipped. I just can't fancy them two teams.
Yeah.
Whether you know, a judge I am, they'll
Yeah.
probably be in the final.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
But
Yeah, for sure.
seriously, I do think
Yeah.
it's going to be very hard to beat India. Obviously, my heart wants England to win.
Okay.
I wouldn't really want to be backing them 130. I'd want a little bit more than that.
Yeah, you probably
But
would, yeah.
I think Pakistan at 7-1 might be worth
a bit more money
little
for
each
money.
way, because you get paid if they get in the final. So
Yeah, for sure.
you're taking a chance. But
Yeah.
you know, I can't see any of the
Do you mean, I must
minors, the minor countries, to
I've
be
got
honest with
it
you.
starts today. I haven't checked. I must have missed one thing I didn't check. When the final, how long is it over? Do you have any idea?
I think it's over a month.
Over a month. I suppose it's got to be in it. When you got 10 grounds, 48 matches, 10 countries, so it's going to be on your TVs. I'm assuming it's on. Is it on Sky Sports Live?
Yeah, Sky Sports. The first game is England tomorrow. I think it starts at a reasonable time for us.
Yeah, over
9
tomorrow.
o'clock.
Over tomorrow, are we?
Yeah, we're tomorrow.
Yeah, gotcha. You mean tomorrow, as in Thursday or Friday?
No, I mean tomorrow as in, well, I don't know. It's Thursday at 9 o'clock on Sky Sports. That's all I can tell you.
Wagsy, you get it.
Because I'm off tomorrow, so I know I'll watch it.
And you'll be watching it. Okay, right.
Of course I
Listen. Just before we go, that's been a fantastic, even for me. I'm a big cricket fan anyway, and I've enjoyed your chat as usual. I will bring it up again, what we talked about before when I brought it up. And the viewers that's not watched our last cricket vlog, the time you ran on the pitch with Graham Gooch. Give them a very quick interpretation of what happened there, please. Listen to this, you'll love
But
it.
it's just a little quick one. Group of guys, we went there, we all put a tenner in.
To Lords.
Yeah, to Lords. You had to draw out the hat, which we done cards because we didn't have bits of paper. So whoever got the number of the player, if you got the most runs, you won the kitty. It was 13 people. They all wanted to go in. We haven't got 13 cards with numbers on. So what we done, we went up to 10. We called the Jack 11, and then we put 2 jokers in. If you got the jokers, you were unlucky. You were jokers. You done your tenors in cold blood. However, I got number 1. I got Graham Gooch, and Graham Gooch scored 100. But the rules of the competition to give the 2 guys a chance who got the jokers, and obviously the people that had 11, 10 and 9 who had no chance of winning either.
Okay.
They sort of skittled out.
So, what was the original? Who scored the most runs?
Yeah, whoever scored the most runs.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
We put a little forfeit in before the cards were drawn.
Yeah.
That if someone's player did get 100, in order to get the money, you had to take a point out to whichever player got the 100.
Okay.
And that was the rules. And if not, if you didn't take the point out, you couldn't get the money.
No.
And then the 2 guys that got the jokers, they would split the pot.
Okay.
Which we thought was fair.
Yeah.
As it turns out, I got Graham Gooch. So,
What did you do, Baz? Tell them all.
right, I had a few at the bar. Quick ones, little liveness, little brandies, and then I got a pint of lager, and I just walked straight on the pitch. Didn't run on the pitch, just walked out there. Went up to Gooch, shook his hand, give him the pint. The umpire looked at me and told me no uncertain manner to go. I looked at Gucci, Gucci looked at the umpire, Gucci said to the umpire, well, I am thirsty, and the umpire said, literally, if you want the finger up, in other words, if you want to be given out, I suggest you tell this guy to go. And then Gucci said, you better go, so I went, okay, well done, and I walked off, and that was it.
What was the game?
It was Essex v Surrey, my favourites, in the Benson Hedges Cup final in 1979.
Did you win?
we won.
Good lad.
Smashed them.
Good lad. Smashed them, so that's what I want to hear. Right, I've got a video of that, and I will play it. Okay, talk about it now. I will play that video. It's fantastic. It was on Sky. It was on Sky Sports, right? It's on Sky Sports.
Sky Sports on. It's been on Questions Sport.
It's been on everything. Yeah. That's done. Yeah. Legends.
I've signed many autographs.
I bet you have. You're a legend.
People have got the Sunday newspaper with a picture of me and Gooch on the back page.
Yeah.
And then I've gone.
I didn't know that.
Rounds.
Yeah.
One of them was Worcester, and the kid chased me down the road and said, "Excuse me, sir, can you sign this?" It got Gucci's autograph on it, but he hadn't got mine.
No way.
And it's as true as I'm sitting here, Webby, I don't tell lies.
I know you know. If you say Worcester, what cricketer do you think of?
Worcester, Turner,
No.
New Zealander,
Another one.
Hick,
Another one.
D'Oliveira.
Yes. Met him. Yeah,
I was friends with his son, Damien.
Basil D'Oliveira.
Yeah, Basil D'Oliveira.
Listen, we can go. Listen, I'll talk about. We can go for hours. I've got lost. I remember going. Who was I got? I went with Mike Williams, and I've got a photograph at home. I'm going to try. It was in the Gloucester Citizen. Gloucester played whoever we did at Wingate, which is the Gloucester course. And I remember there's me. Like this. Mike Williams is next to me, and I found it last week, and I sent it to him. My Gloucester pal. All of us in cricket and what have you, your sandwiches and so on. If it takes a good photograph, I'll put it on the show today. And I remember, I think it was with Mike, I must have been, and it was at Wingate, Basil D'Oliveira. There he is, and we're all queuing up. I do remember queuing up, sign this for me, Mr. D'Oliveira. Yeah, great. Was he number 6? But sort of number 6.
He was about 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Spin bowler.
Yeah. So signed it. This is how cheeky I was, like I am now. I went round, for some reason, I went back in the queue. I don't know why, I just think it. And I went back up, and he went, "You've been in before, get out of it." Seriously.
Did he?
Yeah, give it, you remember? He said,
I used to do
dear.
I used to do them queues when I was a kid.
Yeah, we did.
What I would do, I'd have a photograph book. I'd have a book with all the different counties.
Yeah.
And I might have an individual of one and I might have a team photo.
Yeah.
I'd say, "Do you mind signing that?"
Yeah.
When they'd sign that, it's the team photo was most important.
Yeah, of course.
Because you wanted to complete it. And then I'd go, "I'm not being cheeky, do you mind signing that?"
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 they
He would, yeah. Well, I was cheeky. Favourite player ever?
Favourite player ever? I think you've asked me this before. Gucci.
Yeah, Graham Goose. He was a great number 1, wasn't he?
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. What about bowler?
Bowler?
Difficult one.
Well, it is because you've got all-rounders and you've got bowlers. I mean, both of them was...
No, my hero. Yeah, both of them. Seen him on telly lately. Size of him and his feet.
No, his feet. He does the walking.
He does. Yeah. Love him. Great all round. We smacked the Aussies, didn't we?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, there's more stories I can tell you even now. Wagsy, listen. There's me hand.
Cheers, Webby. Great afternoon, mate.
Absolutely love it. We've got a couple of sherbets.
Yeah.
We're down here again. We'll keep that quiet for a bit of footy. Thank you to Mark. We are in the Palms of Sports Bar. It's sunny in ALTO. He's open for us. There's a big game on tonight. We're going to be down there doing a great vlog. If you want to come down, have a sherbet. We'll be down here quite often. Wagsy is anyway. Thank Mark for letting us come and do this great video. Cricket, if you like your cricket, you'll love this video. Got the bits and pieces we're going to put on. Anybody you want to say hello to? Who's your grandson?
Callum. Yeah, I say hello to Callum.
Where is
he? He's out in Dubai.
He's in Dubai.
Posh. And another big hello to Rose, because it's not going to be long, Rose, before my next kid comes along.
Is that she Chelsea?
No, that's Kelly.
That's Kelly's.
Kelly's Chelsea in Surrey.
Yeah.
I have to be very careful.
You have to.
But I love them both.
Yeah.
I love them both. Kelly knows that and Rose knows that. And I'm looking forward to the new arrival.
Yeah. Fantastic.
And,
Good luck to that.
It'll be all good.
Yeah.
And as I said before, my Alan, not going to be able to get away with all these games no more, mate.
Oh, Alan, be careful. I want to say hello to your 3 lads as well. I mean, they're lovely boys. They speak to me all the time. I want to say thanks to Andy, because I speak to him probably more than you actually. He got me in touch with Steve Cookie.
Yeah, Cookie's
He's coming over this. Never met him, but I know him anyway. I'll meet him this month. He's coming over to see you and the boys, and I'm going to have a couple of sherbets with him. He was my roving reporter at golf, at Rome last week, when Europe, when we smashed USA 16.5, I think, was it 10.5, something absolutely fantastic. So if you're watching this, Stevie, I know you will, thank you very much indeed, and we're going to have a good beer. Right, from Wagsy and from me, Webby, this is our cricket roundup. What we're going to do in probably 2-3 weeks time, before the final, then we get Wagsy on again, we'll have a little chat, find out exactly how the World Cup is going. Fingers crossed England are going to be there or thereabouts, so we've got more to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll see whether that your Pakistan at 7-1 are going to be good odds. So all I'm going to say, if you like what you hear and you like what you see, subscribe to Webby Sports Roundup. It's a free channel, sports channel, all the way from Sunshine at Tenerife. It's a bit of fun. We've got lots of other videos coming on. Check the videos before. So all I'm going to say is, from Wagsy and from me, you take care, and I'll speak to you soon.